asking for a while how we test niches at Experiment 27 for our clients, and today I want to go through the 8-step process that we use to test niches. The first step is to build a lead list. We choose a niche based on the market research we do during the initial month, and then we build a lead list of 200 people, put it into a doc, and send to that niche. We aim for 200 emails per week per client, going to a specific niche. And step 2 is to track it in a spreadsheet. Here's the exact spreadsheet we use. Link to this down in the description. Notice in this doc we'll have the vertical, so sports and events, healthcare, education, nonprofit. We'll rank the performance from 1 to 10, 10 being the strongest, 1 being the lowest, and then have comments based on how they actually did. The number system is a gut feeling based on the number of meetings that we're generating and the general response from the emails. You notice here some niches, they will get a lot of meetings, but we'll find that a lot of the people we're booking meetings for are just pitching the agency client, like trying to sell to the agency client. So just number of meetings wouldn't be a good variable. So we're going by that plus gut feeling. If a niche scores underneath 5, we have to ask ourselves a couple questions. 1, why is this niche not performing well? Using our brains and trying to think through what's going on in this niche that would make them not respond. Number 2, how will the same niche respond if we change the messaging? So we go through that email optimization checklist that we talked about in a previous video that I'll also link down in the description. And then 3, what niches have we had success with in the past that are similar to this niche that we can learn from? And if we've done something similar in the past, we can use some of those learnings to improve our messaging and see if we can get that niche to work. So that brings us to step 4 for the 8-step process. If we find that something isn't working with the niche, let's say it's below 5, like we talked about, then we'll try adding something else. So maybe we're writing an ebook for the client, or we're hosting an event, or we're pitching some other type of value. Maybe we're going harder with ideas in the cold emails. Changing the email and going with a different approach to try to break into that niche. The reason why we're not immediately moving on from a niche is because we do market research in the first month and identify based on the client's portfolio where they should be targeting. You can do the same thing. Look at your portfolio, see your top 3 clients in terms of how successful they are and how much money they make you, and then pick niches based on that. If we need to pivot from the first niche, then Santiago, who runs our marketing, and Lael, who runs our account management, look through the client's portfolio again, similar to what I just described, and we try to reimagine the portfolio to see if we can target other niches. Let's say somebody has a project where they're crushing it with universities. So originally we try to pitch universities. If that doesn't work, then we think about it on the meta level. What's a university except for a corporation with hundreds of employees and a localized market? So we might be able to use a lot of those technologies, depending on what app or what project the other agencies generated, to pitch another market similar. Number 6, when we pick a new niche, we'll write a new series of cold emails, send it over to the clients to approve. Number 7, we go back, we build another lead list within the new industry that we're targeting. And finally, number 8 is we rinse and repeat until we get a niche that's performing over 5. In terms of length, so how long does it take to go through this 8-step process? Sometimes we knock it out of the park immediately. You notice here for client 2, we've got medical devices. Performance is a 9 right at the top, and we have the comment here, strong niche for client 2. We knocked it out of the park immediately. You'll also notice that some clients, it doesn't matter what we do, they always have a low number. And when we see that it doesn't matter what niche we pick, even if we've had success with other clients, then it's time to go back and revise the messaging of the agency, look at the way the portfolio is presented, look at the website, and see if there's something else about the company that might be turning clients off. And then we also keep a running list of suggested niches down here that the client can approve. If you found this valuable, be sure to like it to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more B2B sales training. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. I also wanted to thank Santiago Gomez, Lael Cook, Patrick Duhan, and Robert Indresh for putting this doc together.